I am Patrick Reed from the AUDUSD Principle. Lots of conflicting stories, hitting the dollar, lifting the dollar, hitting it again, buffeting the dollar, very difficult to call. So sometimes it's worth just sticking on the daily charts. But here's a little taste of the headlines that are on my radar, and certainly AUDUSD Principle's radar. The first thing is Eurodollar, Poland and Hungary vetoing the budget. Let's not forget, the fiscal package is within this budget. And we went through this 114.50 area in the summer, but apparently it's just not bothered at the moment. You know, the counter to that is the Telegraph's talking about there might be a deal on Monday for Brexit. That should be a lift on euro as well. But there's some other stories that you really need to know about. Mnuchin wanting some money back from the Fed on the lending program, very odd, and then a reaction from Bostic, right? This is unusual stuff. President-elect Biden also saying what the Fed's been doing with relation to the dollar has been positive. Now, I'm not sure what that actually means. I mean, what I do know is Jay Powell got a bashing for a long time for basically not doing enough to weaken the dollar. So you could have some upside on that. By Trump, right? So all of this stuff basically means stick to the dailies, pick your levels, and don't dig in too deep. First chart, Eurodollar. Okay, look, we really are ranging, albeit in a very sort of choppy fashion. It's nothing's really that simple. And as I said, you know, these stories that just keep coming out conflicting the price of the dollar. So really is 119.15, not a bad shout. Expect some kind of sellers into that. We haven't quite reached it just yet, but if we do crack that, it's our old famous 120, the figure, which, let's remind ourselves, produced a comment out of Lane in the ECB, referring to, you know, that it does matter, the price of euro. Okay, some say he was trying to talk it down. You can read into anything you want, but the fact is it went lower after he said that. Next chart. Okay, we got Aussie dollar. This was very weird. 72.10, 72.610, bit of change there, is a mother of all levels for us at the AUDUSD Principle. It's a great pivot. It's a mid-Bollinger Band. It's also a Fibonacci on the 4 hour, but here we have the daily. Very oddly, you had Aussie not doing too badly and then equities going south. So essentially broad dollar getting weaker along with equities. This is how, you know, it doesn't really happen that often, but it's just something to bear in mind. Don't get married to a view, especially if it's the dollar, because you might get some pain delivered to you. Next chart, dollar yen. Look, this 103.85, very sticky, 75.85, very, very sticky on the daily. It's a Fibonacci, a minor fib at 23.6, but nonetheless, if it does creep lower, and the 4 hour mid-Bollinger Band, you can't see it here, but the 4 hour is entering price, not the other way around, which is always a bit worrying if you want to trade that level. I see this breaking lower, going to find this 103.14, but who knows, see what happens. Finally, dollar CAD, we really are slightly off the highs there, waiting for this 130.24 to crack. If it does, it's 129.95. Expect some buyers in there. And that's it from me. My name's Patrick Reed from the AUDUSD Principle. Thank you.